Hey everyone, it's Mark for the Nokia blog with a new phone to show you. This is the Nokia Lumia 710, which is going to be available on T-Mobile on January 11th for $50 with a new 2-year contract. Before we continue with the review, let me just give you a quick look at the packaging. So here's where the phone comes in. We take that out. And if you look inside, you only see the power adapter, USB cable, and right in the middle is the battery, which is 1300 milliamps. It's already here in the phone. I thought I lost the earphones, but this device does not actually come with them. Also with the packaging are documents. Here's for the limited warranty, the quick start guide. Here's the T-Mobile handset recycling program to recycle your old phones. And this is the product and safety information. For size comparison, we'll show the Lumia 710 next to the Lumia 800, the iPhone, and the Google Nexus, or the Galaxy Nexus, I mean. Here's the iPhone, and here's the Lumia 800. They're just about the same size. The Lumia 800 seems to be a little bit taller, but they're about the same width. It's just that the shape is very different. Here the side of the Lumia 800 is round, while the shape of the side on the Lumia 710 is like a muffin. It has that, it goes upwards and goes round on top. Put that next to a Galaxy Nexus. So that's a 4.65 inch touchscreen, I believe. Much bigger. Here's the Lumia 800 next to the Lumia 710. As you can see, both have the same color theme right now, and the screen on the Lumia 800 just seems a little more brighter and more vibrant. So here's the front of the device. It has a 3.7 inch clear black display, which is very good outdoors. As you may notice, this does not have the curved display that you see on the Nokia Lumia 800. At the bottom, there's the 3 physical buttons. You actually have to press down to get that to work, unlike the touch-sensitive buttons that you might be used to on other phones. On top is the power button, the audio port, and the USB port. On the back is a 5-megapixel camera with LED flash, the speakers, and the microphone. The speakers might be tricky because the grill is wide apart, but actually if you just cover one side, it will mute out the audio. On the right side, we have the volume up and down button and the dedicated camera button. If you just press and hold this, it will automatically open the camera application right away. The back has a soft touch surface, so it doesn't feel slippery in the hand. You could open this up by pulling on the side. And here you'll see where the battery is. Just pull that out. The micro SIM card is located here on the top. It's very easy to put in, but taking it out is very hard. You need to use a pen or a pin, and then you try to take it out. As you can see, I'm having a difficult time here right now. To put the cover back on, you just push on the sides, just like this. Setup was very easy. You sign in or sign up for a Windows Live account, and you sign in or sign up for a Nokia account. A few applications are already pre-installed. This list will show you applications that I've also added, but when you first get the phone, you get Netflix, Nokia Drive, Slacker Radio, Telenav, T-Mobile TV, and weather. Here's an example. Here's T-Mobile TV that's included or pre-installed. If you're using Android from a carrier, they have these things called bloatware. These are applications that you can't uninstall. But with Windows Phone, it's very easy to just uninstall any application that you don't want. So here's Telenav. You could uninstall it if you don't like it. Also, this is T-Mobile TV. I could uninstall that if I don't want that. So there's no such thing as bloatware here on Windows Phone. I can now talk about the OS on the Nokia Lumia 710. This runs Windows Phone 7.5, which is exactly the same on the Nokia Lumia 800. Let me give you a quick refresher. This is the People Hub, which gives you your contact list, but it's not your any ordinary contact list on any phone. I could click on a person here, and from this page I could write on their Facebook wall, send them an email, or even send them a tweet. If I go to the next panel, I could see all their status updates on the social networks that they're on. If they have their pictures available for public, I could just click on that and I'll be able to see their photo albums. It feels like these photos are stored directly from my phone. So that's very cool. Also part of the People Hub is called Me. If I click on that, I could post a message to my Twitter account, my Facebook account, even check in, set my chat status. Oh, by the way, Facebook chat is built into Windows Phone. I could just go to messaging and my buddy list will show up here, and I could quickly send them a chat message or change that to an SMS message. I talked about that in a previous video. You could check that out for more details. I also like the email program on Windows Phone. Here's a quick look at the interface. It's very quick, very responsive. If you click on an example here, it'll show you an HTML version. You could click to show the images. There's pinch to zoom. It's as you could see, it's very smooth. What I also like about the email program on Windows Phone is that you could include and see multiple email accounts in one page. So here in my settings, I click link inboxes. I'm actually looking at 3 different email accounts in one page. If you're a Google Sync user, you might actually like that just entering your Gmail account will let you sync the email, contacts, and calendar. So I really like that feature. The web browser on Windows Phone is called Internet Explorer. This is how it looks. I'll go ahead and go to a favorite website. So as you can see, the browser is fairly quick. You could pinch to zoom. You could also double tap. We'll go ahead and click on an article here, a sample link. This will open up all things digital. So as you can see, it loads up pretty fast. Here are some images. I did have some problems with some of Flash videos. For example, if I go to the Nokia blog, I have a YouTube playlist right on the front page. It's not displaying correctly. That's because the Windows Phone browser doesn't support Flash. I found it weird that some embedded YouTube videos don't play in the browser, but while other websites do. A workaround if you're a blogger that includes YouTube videos is include a direct link to the YouTube video. So for example, at the bottom of my YouTube video, I click on watch this video. And if you click on that, it will open up the YouTube page and they could actually play the video directly from that. The browser also has different options. You just click on these 3 dots right here. Actually, you could pull it up or press. You have the tabs, recents, favorites, add to favorites, share page, pin to start, and settings. Tabs is very cool. You could actually have multiple tabs open. I'll go ahead to TechMeme again. And then if I go back to options, you can see that I have multiple tabs open. Another option here is the recent. That'll show you the previous pages that I visited. Also another option here is the favorites. These are actually just your bookmarks. The Nokia Lumia 710 includes the Nokia Drive application. This is exclusive to Nokia devices. You might notice that I could find my location right away. You could set the destination by clicking on the option here, then click Set Destination. The search box will appear. The search engine is not that good compared to Google. You might need the exact address of the location that you're heading to. Once you find the destination and set that up on the map, the navigation for the car is very good. You could manage your map or even the navigation voice in the settings. Here in Manage Maps, you could see that I've already downloaded the New York map. You could add more by clicking on the plus sign. You could even download the whole country if you want. You could also set up the navigation voice. As you could see, I have the English US version, but you could download a new one from this list that should show up any moment. Unfortunately, the turn-by-turn voice navigation doesn't include street names yet. I believe in a future update we'll see that. Let's now talk about the camera on the Lumia 710. You could activate that by holding the camera button here. You just hold to focus, then you click to capture. Sharing this photo is actually pretty easy. You could share it immediately on Facebook. You could change that setting to something else, or you could click the share ... here, or you could send it to your email or any other applications that have the sharing capability. So for example, I have the Rowie option here, which is a Twitter application. You also have the option to upload it to Facebook or SkyDrive. The Nokia Lumia 710 only has a 5 megapixel camera, and it doesn't have that Carl Zeiss branding or Carl Zeiss lens that most Nokia N series are used to having. But the camera isn't that bad. You could actually get some great results as long as there's good lighting. There's also that option here that says auto fix. It actually makes the photo a little bit brighter, and then so that's a good option if you want that. Let me show you another photo here that's very dark. If I go ahead to click on auto fix, it makes it a little bit brighter and you could actually see more details. Let's now talk about the third-party apps that are available on Windows Phone. A lot of people are saying that there are not enough apps. I actually find that hard to believe because the apps that I mostly use on iPhone is available right here. So here's Rowie. That's a Twitter application that I think is currently the best one for Windows Phone. Not a lot of people use this, but I use Google Voice, and the Google Voice application for Windows Phone is called Go Voice. That's the best one if you're looking for an app for Google Voice. An application I use for Foursquare is called Fourth and Mayor. If I click on the check-in, it will show the places that are near me right away. I could click on a place. Then I could quickly check in. There's also Spotify, which I believe a lot of you know already. And Pandora. I'm a big Pandora user. And the Pandora application for Windows Phone is called Radio Controlled. I also use this application called SoundHound, which lets me recognize the music that's currently playing. I really like the close integration that third-party apps have with Windows Phone. So for example, I have Spotify opened here, and I'll click and search for a music. So here's a Katy Perry song. Let me just put the volume down because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube copyright. So if I'm browsing the web and doing my work, I could click on the volume and this will show up right here. This is Spotify working in the background. I could click on the skip and the next music will actually play. The default search engine on the Windows Phone is Bing. You could go ahead and click on that search button right there and go search the web like that. A lot of people are not big fans of Bing, so if you don't like that, you could also get this application called Yaf, which I have a video and you could take a look at that. Yaf is basically a Google workaround. I could go ahead and click on ATM and it will use the Google search engine to help me find the nearest ATM. Not a lot of people like Bing, but it's actually not that bad. There are options here at the bottom that are very cool. Here's one of them. This one is called Voice. Nokia 800. So there's multitasking on Windows Phone. You press and hold the back button and your previous applications will show up here in thumbnails. So I could go back to Yaf, which I just showed you recently. I really like the keyboard on the Nokia Lumia 710 and other Windows Phone devices. Let me just give you an example here. I'm going to create a new email and I'm going to type something quick. The fox jumped over the hill, and even with my fat thumb, I didn't have any errors right there. This works like the iPhone keyboard, where if you click on the spacebar twice, a period will be automatically entered and the next word will be capitalized. The battery life is similar to recent smartphones. You won't get the same battery life as your old Symbian phones where you could go on for several days. For the Nokia Lumia 710, you'll have to recharge every night. So that's the Nokia Lumia 710. It's going to be available for T-Mobile on January 11th for $50 suggested retail price. If you probably look on Amazon, you might even get it for free. I would recommend this for first-time smartphone users like my mom, who is currently a T-Mobile subscriber. Right now, she's using a phone that only makes phone calls and SMS messages, and I think the Lumia 710 is a great introduction into smartphones for her. So that's my review for the Nokia Lumia 710 on the Nokia blog. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click on the like button. It helps me out tremendously. I'm Mark Wim. Thanks for watching.